Listen guys, you seen the title of the thumbnail, and we're about a month or two away from warmer weather. That means we still got some cold weather in some parts of the country, so I still got them soup recipes for you. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to make an easy and simple meatball soup. Y'all ready? Get in your kitchen, let's go. All right guys, let's go ahead and do a quick rundown of today's recipe. Back here we have our ground beef. Here I'm using some Cananelli beans, I hope I said that right. Crushed tomatoes, beef broth. Right here in these two dishes, Parmesan cheese, milk, 1 egg, 2 dishes black pepper, Cajun seasoning, Italian seasoning, kosher salt, and breadcrumbs. That's all you need. Let's jump into it. So in this small bowl, we're just gonna add our breadcrumbs here. We're gonna add our milk, and we're just gonna get this mixed in just a little bit and allow that milk and those breadcrumbs mixture to come together. Just allow it to sit in this milk like that, maybe for about 5 minutes. And while we do that, we're gonna start preparing our ground beef. So now we're gonna take our ground beef, we're gonna add our Cajun seasoning. Now guys, you don't wanna use Cajun seasoning, you can definitely use salt and pepper. That totally works. I'm gonna use some pepper right here. Go in with our Parmesan cheese. I didn't add parsley to the shot, but we're gonna use some dry parsley. Now this is about a tablespoon. Now you can use 1/4 of a cup of fresh parsley, that's fine too. I didn't have any fresh parsley, all I had was this dry parsley. We're gonna add our egg here. Now we're gonna take our soaked breadcrumbs and we're gonna add it here. Now we're just gonna go in and do a good mix, get this all combined. Like I always say guys, you don't wanna over mix your ground beef when you're making meatloaf or meatballs. It just messes up the texture to me. It makes it, I wouldn't say tough because, I mean, of course ground beef, in my opinion, can't be tough. I know somebody say, yes, it can get tough, but for me, it can't get tough. It just gives it a different type of texture. So I just pretty much like fluff mines like this. All right, so it looks like we're good. Let's continue. All right, so now we're gonna start preparing our meatballs. Now I'm gonna take a little small scooper like this. I think this is a tablespoon. And I'm just going, because you want the meatballs small in this particular soup, not really big. I'm gonna take a tablespoon like that, put it in my hand like this, and we're gonna roll that baby up into those tiny little meatballs like that. See that? All right, we'll sit that right there on our cooking tray. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take the rack off of here. I don't want that rack on there because I know what's gonna happen. It's not flat enough on the surface. We're gonna hit this with a little cooking spray right here. And as the meatballs cook, some of it's gonna fall through the rack, so we're not gonna do that. And we're just gonna put them here on our baking sheet, just like that. Let's do another one. Tablespoon, roll it up into a meatball like this. Put it on the rack. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get all of them done, and then we're gonna come back. All right guys, so we have our meatballs here on our pan. I still have a little leftover ground beef. I think this is gonna be enough for our soup. This is about 42 meatballs, so we ought to be good. If you need more or want more, you can make more with what's left over. I've already preheated our oven to 400 degrees. We're gonna sit them in there, let them cook for 12 to 15 minutes, or bake for 12 to 15 minutes, all right? All right guys, so this is after 15 minutes in the oven. We have our meatballs ready, so now we're gonna start preparing our soup. All right, so here at our stove, we're gonna start by adding our beef broth. And we're gonna bring this up to a boil. So once your broth starts to boil, you wanna go in with your beans, your meatballs, your crushed tomatoes. Guys, I didn't add garlic, but we're definitely gonna add some garlic in there. Gotta have that garlic. I don't know what I wasn't thinking, that's the problem. Our Italian seasoning, black pepper, and our kosher salt. And we're gonna get this moved around in here, mixed in real good. Now we're gonna let this simmer on medium low for about 20 minutes. All right, so we're 20 minutes in, guys. Take a look at this soup right here, man. This looks delicious. Absolutely delicious. So we're gonna move our pot over to our cutting board, add some final garnishments, and jump into quality control. The last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add some shredded Parmesan cheese. And we're gonna add some dried thyme to the top. There you have it, guys. Easy and simple meatball soup. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Let's go ahead and jump into quality control so we can do a taste test. So you guys know it's quality control time. We're gonna bring that sizzle to the front of the congregation. Man, take a look at that. Look at this. Man, that baby looking good. That baby looking good. Man, let's go ahead and get into this, baby. Yes, sir. Let's get one of these meatballs in here. That broth, oh my goodness. This baby definitely tomato-y, beanie-y, meatball-y, man, whoo. God, this is definitely one to add to your list. It's very easy, very simple. Also, if you don't want to put your meatballs in the oven and bake them, you can also pan fry them on the stove. Totally up to you, man. Really doesn't matter. You're gonna get that same flavor, which is delicious. So guys, until then, remember, y'all already know who I am. This is All Wings Everything, and remember, I'm not a chef. Just got a little soup right here. I just cook a lot, and now I'm out. Peace.